Freebird60, I think it's a good board. $135 is great value. I would just be sure to watch a YouTube video on how to properly do the O-ring tray mount. One tip I would give is to basically not put the O-rings on the posts in the board. What you want to do is take a screw, put an O-ring, and then put that through the PCB, and then using a screwdriver, push the screw through, and then put the O-ring on the bottom, right? And then once you get all the screws with the O-rings on the bottom inside, then carefully placing it in, you can use like a screwdriver or whatever to like lightly place it in. And so then you know all the O-rings are properly in place and screw it on. And you don't necessarily want to screw it on all the way. It just depends on like how much flex or how much bounce you may or may not want. So yeah. So my thoughts are, I would recommend this board as an entry-level 60% board for sure. So this was a prototype unit. Final product, they're going to be removing the 2 standoff posts that they had in this one, but final product, they won't have it. But yeah, thank you to KeebsForAll for letting me build this. Alright, so today we'll be building the Freebird60. I actually forgot to tell me earlier, but the Freebird60 will come with a carrying case instead. Okay, awesome. Alright, so this is not the final packaging. This is also not the final product. This is the prototype. There are a few changes that we'll talk about. But yeah, this is the Freebird60. It is KeebsForAll's new entry-level board. Let's just open it up. So I've already shown you guys a little bit about it, and I'll show you like the changes that are going to be made. So as you guys know, or may not know, that this kit comes with a plate and stabilizers, Durock V2. My one-way theory. There are a couple different colors that you can pick from for this. If you want more information or the pre-order site, you just do !Freebird FB60. But let's see. So there's 4 colors. There's black, navy, olive, and white. And then the plates you can pick from white palm, black FR4, and aluminum. Those brass plates can be purchased separately, so I guess technically you have 4 options. But the one I have here is the black color. Okay, and the plate that I have is the alu. It comes with this silicone dampener right here that I've already put into the case, but this comes with the kit. And then it has these long silicone feet, so right here. And so this is an O-ring tray mount. So typically when you think O-ring, you think of like the long, big O-ring, right? But these are the small O-rings that you put on the posts of the board. The final product of the Freebird will not have these 2 posts. So you see how there's 2, 4, 6 right now? It will not have these final 2. So just pretend these aren't here. And how the O-ring mounting works, let's see. So essentially you put an O-ring on the standoff, and then you would put the PCB on top, and then another O-ring, and then the screw. So it's like an O-ring sandwich, right? And so you'll see a couple people build their tofus like this. So I built Zenny's tofu like this with the O-rings, but you can see they're like small. It's not like the typical, when you think O-ring, you think, oh, the big O-ring, like the Midway. No, it's like these small O-rings that will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And they gave me Durock V2 stabilizers. And they gave me a sticker. Hi Tay, what's up? So this is a hot swap build, so it might go a little fast, but I haven't done stabilizers, so we'll probably do that. Hi Benny. Do I prefer silicone dampener or sorbane to dampen a keyboard? I think it depends on the board. Okay, here's my hot take is I usually don't like any kind of dampeners. Well, it depends on like how the board sounds. If it's extremely hollow, I actually would rather use like a silicone dampener. There's also different ways to change the sound. You could also do like the tape mod, which I haven't tried out, but typically I don't like adding dampeners into a board if I don't need to. But if I do, I would probably go silicone. It also depends on what the kit gives me, right? Hi, Benny. Okay, here's the plate. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna do stabilizers first. So this PCB does have compatibility with screw-in stabilizers. And they did raise the price of the initial kit because now they're giving Durock V2 stabilizers. So it's like an upgrade, but yeah, the entire kit basically comes with everything minus what? Switches and keycaps. And that's what? All for 135. So we're gonna do the stabilizers right now. So you might have seen some streamers already build this board. I watched some of their what is it? VODs? Seems like Tony really liked it. I think his only thing is he wished this had like different compatibility, but we'll see. This doesn't really bother me so much, so. But other than that, it seems like everything has been pretty well received. So looking forward to building it. I'll be using Vermilion Bird switches. Hi PC. If you guys follow me on TikTok, I just made a 3-minute lubing video on TikTok. I condensed like 3.5 hours of work into 3 minutes. But yeah, these are the switches that I lubed in my TikTok video. These are a oh, I actually don't have a TikTok command. That's probably bad. I have a social command. I'll add a TikTok command later. Hi Bear, how you doing? Thank you for the 4-month resub. Hello. Hello. So these Vermilion stitches, they are 5-pin. They're 2-springed, right? And they're linear. What is it? I don't remember the specs, but this is what I lubed last night. I'm trying to make a harder push on TikTok right now, but I feel like I'm too boomer for it. I'm too boomer to like edit it all on my phone, so what I started doing is using the top-down camera and just editing it in Premiere. Blue, thank you for the 19-month resub. Welcome back. How you doing? Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna be using 205G. Hello. So this is what I used. Hi Silence, how you doing? How's everyone doing? Sorry I started a little late. I was actually watching a Teha stream and he played the clip where I copy gym leader Nathan and oh god, in front of 2,000 people they watch me pretend to be a DJ. Oh god. You know the box you're sending me? Okay. Does it... You wanted to change the switches, right? You're a celebrity now? No, I don't think so. I do not think so. I think his subathon's still going on. I wanted to keep watching it, but... Hi, Kuba. But I... So this was a planned prototype build, so it's not like I could be like, hey, just kidding. That would be extremely unprofessional. Yes, this is the A6000. Can you tell? You can see my finger hairs. That's how HD it is now. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Looking forward to it. Thank you again, Bear. There's some other stuff too, but it's a secret, right? You haven't streamed in a month? Oh no. Why not? Just busy? Yeah, so I have double cam link. Oh my gosh, if you guys saw my setup right now, you'd be like... Wires. Wires everywhere. Here, at least you should see this one. There's a wire right here, there's a wire right here, there's a wire right here, there's a wire right here. There's actually 2 wires right here. There's a wire over there, there's a wire right here, there's wires back there. It's just like wires and wires and wires and wires. Oh, new tattoos. Holy. Hi, Oprah. Also, Zenny, I saw your question, and yeah, hotswap is typically going to be more expensive, like with all the sockets you buy. So it's like an investment that you have to put in if you do want to make a board hotswap. And then you have to make sure that it's actually compatible. I've done hotswap builds, and or I've done mil-maxing. It's not that bad, honestly, but it's just time consuming. I just have to change my name to Patty Cables True. I still need to buy different colored cables, so I essentially want to have a color of a cable of each color for like photos. Did I open links? I do if it's safe. Okay, let's see. Oh, you got that this week? You got 2 this week? Dang. Good luck. I think the most annoying thing about tattoos is healing it. It's like whenever I'm awake, I don't itch them at all. I'm really, really good about it. But like in my sleep, I just subconsciously itch them and scratch them. And I wake up and I'm just like, damn. I can't help it. Oops. I haven't gotten a tattoo since like November last year. I think I'm due for a new one soon, right? Right? Wear cotton gloves. Oh, actually, that could be a good idea. You know what? I actually hate wearing like things to sleep. So like socks. I don't know how these freaking weirdos go to sleep with socks on. I'm just like, are you okay? Are you normal? Like, You want to talk about it? Did someone hurt you? Like, why do you wear socks when you go to bed? Like, what's going on? Yeah, me too. You can sleep while wearing socks? Oh my god, I can't. I can't even fall asleep wearing socks. Tattoo virginity intact. Oh my gosh. It's like once you get one, then you want to get like 8 more. So just be prepared for that if you ever do. Wait, how many stabilizers do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. No, even during the winter, I'll just make sure I'm like cocooned. Or Ginkgo will be at the foot of the bed. I'll put my clammy toes on her. She doesn't even care. I put him on Connor, he's just like, ugh! But Ginkgo's just like, whatever. Bless having a dog. I'm also the type of person, when I get home, I have to go to PJs. I don't know how people like take naps in like jeans. I don't get it. Or even like lounge around in jeans. I get home and I just have to change into PJs. If I have like guests over, I will actually be like, I'm gonna change into my loungewear, sorry. It's not quite my PJs, it's just like gym shorts, comfy shirt. Imagine taking naps in jeans, true. Hi, I'm sorry about last time, it's fine. I'm sure you didn't mean anything by it, but it's just... yeah. Jeans are PJs and... Yeah, this one is... I turned it up for the TikTok video, so... I could show you guys. So... You said you for naps and jeans? Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, so the exposure on my camera is turned up right now, yeah. I can turn it down if it's like bothering you guys. But for the sake of TikTok videos, I turned it up. Doesn't really bother me. Let's see. I think I can do it for you, Joy. Maybe? Alright. There you go. So I'm loading these stabilizers right now for this board. I already did switches, so we're good there, but I didn't do stabilizers. I was watching Teha do his subathon. Is that still going on? How long was it extended? It keeps getting like extended. Watching Twitch clips? Oh god, I hope he doesn't go back to my channel. Yeah, I actually stayed up late for the frog drop. I did not get it, but I know a lot of people who did. He's been going through various key people clips. Yeah, he went through mine and I was just like, I want to die. But then I had to do this prototype stream, so... I've been planning this stream for quite a long time. KeebsForAll reached out to me about building this prototype, and I wanted to say thank you so much for the opportunity. I appreciate it. I'm building a few more other prototypes as well, so it's gonna be an exciting year. Or, yeah, exciting next few months. Yeah, so one of my goals for stream... Hold on. I don't know if you guys remember this, but one of my goals was to become partner, which we achieved, and then start building prototypes, which this is my first one. So remember I said like I want to be the one that on Keycaps you normally see like Apiary, Alex Odos, Teha, right? I want to get to the point where like I'm a common name you see on like the prototype builds. Hey Kappa. Glad to see you follow through on your goals. Yeah, I'm happy. We're working towards it. Where can you buy this board? Yeah, so you can pre-order it starting August 2nd. But here you go. Hello, Fishy Keebs. What's up? Teja's watching my stream clips on his stream, and I was just like, I want to die. Yep, you know, just doing my thing. Oh, couple, I thought you liked this, but Freebird60 with vermilion bird switches. So that's like burb on burb. I thought it was clever. Sorry. Let's see right here. Pember would be proud. Yeah, so these are actually the switches that I'm going to be using for my Mix 65. The McDonald board that people were doing the Be So challenge for. I will be building one of those, and I was going to use this one, and then red and yellow keycaps. So it's just going to be a red on yellow board. It's just going to be a very McDonald theme board. Hello, you like to order one McKeyboard? You know, I'm building like a McDonald themed board, but I actually don't even like McDonald's. My fast food of choice is Taco Bell. But yeah, for anyone who's interested in this kit, you can pre-order it starting August 2nd on KeebsForAll. It is $135 for the entire kit. You get the case, your choice of plate, PCB, stabilizers, silicone dampener, and yeah, you pretty much get everything minus like switches and keycaps. If you had to pick a fast food burger place, what would you pick? Food burger. Can it be local? If it's like local, I'd probably pick P. Terry's or maybe Whataburger. It's either P. Terry's or Whataburger. But if it's like something that's more like a bigger chain, maybe Wendy's, honestly. Yeah, my fast food of choice is Taco Bell, but if I had to pick a burger place, maybe Wendy's. I did not like the In-N-Out here. I did not like it. The Texas In-N-Outs are not good. Would not recommend. Whataburger though, I like their honey chicken biscuit sandwich. It's like chicken strips between like a biscuit with honey butter, warm honey butter. It's just like the ultimate breakfast food. You're back. Is your mom's birthday? You're cutting cake. Oh, we're doing good. Happy birthday to your mom. You've never been to In-N-Out? Whataburger is just live down here, yeah. I wonder if people in Texas don't like In-N-Out because they just didn't grow up with it. I think it's just because our In-N-Out is not as good as the ones in California. Because there's a big difference from the In-N-Outs here versus the ones in Cali. Like, the quality of the ones in California are just so better. But it's like a regional thing. Or like, it's like either regional or it's like a neighborhood thing, right? There's not quite enough love for Texas for two different burger chains, yeah. I guess one thing that always like weirded me out is like, why do you have to ask for your fries well done? Like, shouldn't they be well done to begin with? Oh yeah, there is Shake Shack. I think Shake Shack's a little overrated though, personally. Have you guys ever had Via 313? It's like Detroit style pizza. Dude, it's so good. So how they do it is it's a pan crust pizza. So what they do is they take like a square pan that you would normally use for like brownies, and you would sprinkle the cheese on the pan and put the dough in, and so when you bake it, the cheese becomes like crunchy, and there's not like as much cheese on top of the pizza. It's more like sauce. So you have like this crunchy, cheesy crust and like a really saucy top. It's so good. I love Via. Shake Shack is good, but it's so expensive. It is, yeah. Man, that sounds so good. It is. It's called Detroit style pizza. Yep. It's not like your typical round pizza. It's like a square pizza. So maybe if you ever wanted to try, maybe there's a Detroit style pizza around you. Was it sitting on the shoebox? No, that's the Freebird box. PJ? Is that your sister's dog? Have I been to Little Deli? I want to say maybe once or twice. What's he doing now? I wanted to keep watching. Purple Jesus? The heck? He's still watching clips? Nice. Ina Mushiki, Tim Keyless, Alras are still there, I'm assuming. Oh shoot. Frank left? Oh. So it's just Alras and Tim. We're almost done. Got down to 6 seconds? I feel like that happened earlier too. They just keep like... They're torturing him. No mercy. He's getting lewd-winged. So his subathon, he said he's gonna use a lot of it to fund his wedding next year. So, that technically means if you participated in the subathon, you're helping Teha fund his wedding. Does it make you feel special? How long was Ludwig's stream? It's not still going on, is it? I've actually never watched Ludwig. I don't watch that many big streamers. I like watching Skara, Moon, Alkaiser, Emerald Bulldog. I didn't realize Ludwig's was like a subathon though. I thought he's just like trying to see how long he could stream for fun. And people just kept donating. Like it was not meant to be a subathon. I could be wrong though. All I know is that it was like going on for a very long time because he could sleep on stream. Okay, that is the last one. Hello, Lost Asian. We're doing stabilizers right now, and then we'll get started on the build. What keycap should I use? This is a black keyboard. I could just use like black on white. I don't know. I have Fruity, Nautilus, Honey, Botanical, Classic Blue, Notion, Sugar Plum, Palm Jelly, Magic Girl. Oh, thank you. Again. What's up? You think Notion? PBT Notion? I could. Did you guys hear that they're bringing back DSA milkshake? And they're doing a PBT milkshake? Is this candy corn? No, this is a vermilion bird. It's like a McDonald's themed Switch in a way. Excited for sure, me too. So I bought cat milkshake aftermarket when I first started in the hobby because I was just like, this is the ones that I really want to have. Oh, thank you for the bits. Sorry. And so I did pay aftermarket. Hi Changa. Hi Josh. Hello, Mr. Social Butterfly. Dude, you are social. More social than me. Someone actually asked me if I was at Kinokuniya, and I was like, bro, I haven't gone out in like 3 months. They're like, oh, just kidding. The reason you can't get into the hobby is because, oh yeah. Yeah, so Effie, this is their KeebsForAll's like take on a tofu. Oh yeah, I did go to Bolsa. That is true. Hi Danny, what's up? It's like a little different from a tofu, but yeah, it is their version of like an entry-level board that competes with a tofu. They asked me if I was interested in building the prototype a few months back, and so here I am now. What does it do differently? Yeah, so compared to the tofu, it has a lower typing angle, which they did for less strain on the wrists. So you know, like the tofu, you normally have to buy like the case and then like add on additional. I think they do offer the kit, but the thing with this one, it comes with like everything. It comes with everything except switches and keycaps. So case, silicone dampener, plate, PCB, and then Durock V2 stabilizers. And for all of that, it's 135. The edges of this board are a little different from a tofu. And then it comes with included O-rings. So you know, like tofu is just like, it's tray mount, and then you can buy like O-rings separately to mod it. But this one comes with the O-ring. Like this one is specifically O-ring tray mount. And then you have different plate options. Are we taping? No, I still haven't bought any tape. Yeah, it should come with a cable. I'm pretty sure this is a cable. Yep, and all of that is 135. Yeah, these are Vermilion Bird switches. They were part of a group buy. They are linear. 2-staged springs. So they're like really poppy. Yep, and so that's like the differences between like the tofu. So this is the prototype, right? But the final product, they're getting rid of these 2 standoffs. And supposedly, Candace came and told us earlier that it is coming with a carrying case. So the box I got that came with the Freebird is not the final packaging. It's gonna come with like your own little carrying case. So but yeah, KeebsForAll reached out to me, asked me if I was interested in building this prototype, and I was like, yeah, sure. So here I am now. Building a prototype. The next prototype we will be building is the Sunsetter by Sharu Design. Sharu? I always say it wrong, but looking really forward to that. The Midway I built was not a prototype. It was the final product, so. Oh, shit. Do you like them? Do you like the Zakus? Yes, the Midway is mine. I paid for it. Friends and family slot. So yes, it is indeed mine. Yeah, you see why. Do you like it though? I know some people who really like it and some people are just like, this is not my thing. For me, it was like not my thing. But there's some people who are like, this is amazing. You're gonna try it for longer? Yeah, it might grow on you. Are those the switches that have 2-stage spring? Yeah. Oh, yes. It's the same with these vermilions, actually. Zakus are one of your top 3, yeah. Like, I've heard people who, like, really like it or just, like, really don't. So. Yeah. Boltz's released a lot of things there. I think they are also paired up with Ash Keeps as well. So don't forget, you can use XXW at checkout for discount. Also supports me. Please consider. Just really easy. XXW. All my homies hate XXW at checkout. I'm actually like, sometimes I'm surprised by like how some people don't know like who I'm affiliated with. Or they'll be like, oh, I didn't know I didn't know you're affiliated with them. It's like I could have used your discount code. Like, damn, yeah, you could have. I mean, so not all the affiliations have a discount, but I still get like a % when you use it, which is really nice. So I'm actually affiliated with a lot. Yeah, Divinity is one of them. Anytime you're WoW, you always check out your list. Okay, so that's actually another one of my goals. I've made this goal for myself, but you know, is hit partner, build prototypes, become like a regular geek-hack name on the IC post. What else? And it's like become affiliated with the big boys, you know? Big boys being like Mikivo, Canon keys, novel keys, Omni type. Key Cult win. I don't think they would ever affiliate with me. We have Teha and Apiary. I'm not quite there yet. I think the closest one, maybe, I think could become affiliated with like Key Cult next would be like Diego. Also, thank you, Boss Quest. Appreciate it. Every time you're about to buy, you check my list. And you know what the funny thing is like a lot of them I just like reached out. It's like I'm also feeling like space cables. I literally messaged Reagan, was like, yo, you're in Austin, I'm in Austin. You wanna support fellow Austinites? And he's like, sure. Sent me a cowboy emoji. Yeah. I mean, the only reason I felt like comfortable enough to even ask Reagan though was because of Chonga. Chonga was like, just ask. And I was like, just ask him. Reagan's super nice. And I was like, okay. Yeah, so if you guys ever buy stuff from Space Cables, I am affiliated with them. Texans support Texans. Yeah, true. Texas has a lot of designers. Oh, do you guys know who Chan Chan is, or ATXKB? He built Moon Tower. The next round of Moon Tower, he said once he gets like the extra parts, like he'd be willing to send it to me to build. He was like, at the meetup, he's like, I really wanted to meet you because you're like pretty much the only like active Texas streamer, and it's so cool. And I was just curious if you wanted to build Moon Tower, and I was like, that's awesome, yes. And he's like, I don't have spare parts right now, but when I do, I'll hit you up. He already did a PC one, as far as I remember. Can you use your item on group buys? No, just in stock. There's already been a PC Moon Tower. But that might have been like a special one. Anodized aluminum polycarbonate finish for Moon Tower. Nice. Yeah, so maybe sometime in the future I will be building a Moon Tower. Oh, and I don't know if, I think Nathan mentioned it on his stream, but he has a keyboard that is going into IC. So he's collaborating with Nready, who helped Bolsa design the Midway. And so Nathan might have his own board pretty soon. Yeah, gym leader Nathan, yeah. No, gym leader Nathan, not Teha Nathan. No. Teha's done dust mats and keycaps. I don't think he's done a board. True. Well, I know gym leader Nathan as Nathan, and then Teha as Teha. Yeah, it will have his logo, yeah. But more details on that coming soon. Okay, for me, you guys want to hear what I want to do? I want to make like a dust mat, a coaster, or sell like thermos water bottles potentially. Because you guys know this one? Like my mirror water bottle? I'd love to get one of these with like a ginkgo or my logo. And this keeps your water like cold for a long ass time. Yeah, I'm always drinking water too. I was thinking about adding a Shiba, but I'm still thinking about it. The smile would be nice too, yeah. Lots of things I'm thinking about. I don't necessarily want to stick like just keyboard related items, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I joined the Twitch Women Alliance, which is this new alliance formed by Twitch, where it's basically like all women. Hi, Tim. And yeah, it's pretty interesting because I've done a few meetings with them. I've gone to some seminars. And it's just essentially like Twitch created this team to help like women content creators and, you know, get our input about how we can change like what we'd like to change about the platform and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just like a lot of amazing content creators, female content creators that, yeah, connecting with. And it's kind of interesting because I actually talked to like someone who works at like Twitch products, because it's like formed by Twitch. It's not just like some streamer decided to create this alliance. No, it's actually like Twitch employees and stuff like that. I mean, they like it. It's like pretty niche, but it's like it gets kind of complicated like as you go higher, especially with like branding or like being with like a team. Because, you know, like if you sign with, for example, like a team that's partnered with Corsair and you have to promote their peripherals, and it's like, but I make custom keyboards, you know? I cannot like, you know, I can't really promote their stuff when I literally build customs. It's like, what do I do about that? And then it's kind of like, well, you just gotta navigate which partnerships work out for you, like, you know. And so it's like a lot of the big gaming ones, I have to be careful because they told me like you need to make sure you read your contract because, you know, they might ask you to promote certain products, but if you build keyboards, like there comes a time where, you know, it conflicts with their audience, stuff like that. Hi, Pei. Well, they were also telling us about like different agencies that we can reach out to help like manage us. And as a partner, you can request to be on the front page twice a year. Because I always thought front page, you had to like reach out to them, but no. I can ask to be put on front page twice a year. I don't know if I'm ready for front page action, but yeah, before I just thought you had to be approached by them, but no, you can honestly just like ask. And there's different front pages, right? There's like a global, there's like region-based front pages. So it's like big when you're put on like the global front page, right? Versus like if you're an Australian streamer, you'd be put on the, you know, Australia homepage. Is this a top mount board? No, this is a O-ring tray mount board. Yeah, if I were on front page, I'm kind of scared. Hi, Izaki. What's up? Well, the question is like, do I want that viewership? Because you get a completely different audience from like the people who, you know, I normally stream to. I'm building a Freebird prototype today. We just did stabilizers, and I'm about to test it, make sure it's working, make sure that it sounds good. It'd definitely be a challenge, yeah. And I'm not. I would need all my mods. That's the thing. I would need all my mods to come out of retirement. And help me out. Actually, this is not a good idea. Hold on. I was gonna test the stabilizers with the plate, but I'm gonna actually test it without. Have I checked out? Yeah, you asked last time, but I'm personally not gonna get it because I don't like 60%. Hi, Summer Vic. Vicky, hello. Did you? I thought you ended up getting one. Did you not? The shark one? Oh, interesting. Okay. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Building this Freebird prototype. If you wanted more information about it, you can do !FB60. It is the entry-level keyboard by KeebsForAll that goes on pre-order August 2nd. I thought you were trying to decide between like lavenders and mauves, right? I think those are the two you mentioned. Okay, so Aaron said Notion, so we're gonna go Notion. Have a good look. You're gonna gym now? Alright, be safe. Have fun. Don't forget to stretch. Okay, I need 2 keyboards? Nice. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I will try to answer to the best of my abilities. It ended? Oh my gosh, she must be so relieved. He must feel so relieved. Right, as per Aaron's request, we're going with PBT Notion. This was an in-stock drop by Novel Keys and Bip. Bip is the one who also made Milkshake, Dots. How long did my subathon go for? 24 hours. No, this is my Notion. This is my Notion. How did I feel afterwards? I wanted to die. I don't think I could ever do uncapped. Uncapped is just like a whole beast that I'm never gonna do. Do I think Notion will restock? It will, yeah. They've confirmed that it will restock. I think Uncapped is good if you're like expecting a lot of subs. Cause then it gives people like incentives to sub more. Oh, another MapleStory streamer? Yeah. Did you know Vin built him a keyboard? Uncapped is good, yeah. You like Apiary's format where she broke it up? Yeah, she was very smart about it. But I think it works for like Teha and like Tim because they have like people who would come over and help them. Oh yeah, he modded one, sorry. But as far as I know, Apiary did it solo. And so breaking it up into multiple days is just like smart of her. What keycaps did he go with before? Was it just the... Was it just the one that the keyboard came with? Pudding, oh. I haven't even got my Geek Arc. What the heck? Where's my Geek Arc? Oh yeah, I did get a lot of things from the draw. True. Oh no. With that one it's just like just some of them. Oh no, was he like disappointed about it? You know, original Geek Arc though, it didn't even come with arrow key accents. But the round 2 they added it. He was a ducky main for years. There's ticking. Why you tick? Okay, no more tick. You like escape, enter, maybe spacebar, you want to run arrows. So the round 2 has what? 3 more additional colors, right? For the accents. Here's ticking. Hi, Keyworm. Oh, you like them? I actually have a few more that are coming, but she's still working on it. So these emotes are from a different artist, but she's the same one who made my starting and ending. And then she opened her commissions for animated emotes, and I was like, yo. How you doing, Keyworm? What up? Heatwave, where are you? I'm in Texas, so it's like always hot. Legitimately just always hot. Vancouver. Nice. Wait, wasn't it in Canada where you guys had like a really bad heat wave? Like Texas was like a really bad cold front, and then I think it was Canada had a really bad heat wave. Yeah, I do remember that. Didn't like didn't people like die? Yeah. It was like not a good thing. Oh, so if you look at if you do exclamation point gear, it will list out everything I use. I think this is what it is. Is it gear? Yeah, it is gear. So you can see like everything. You dodged Teja's raid? Oh, thank God. Ooh. I'm embarrassed. I don't want to show my face there ever again. Out of all the clips they played the Nathan, the D-Gen one. Hi, Andy. I don't know. They sound kind of weird. Oh yeah, I'll let you guys listen to it. Bill Murray's, because I like Bill Murray. You don't like Bill Murray? Okay, hold on. Hi Kloppa, hi Jumbling Mushrooms. Space Jam? I don't know, actually. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I'm doing that so you guys can listen to stabilizers. I know it's high. I turned off all my filters. I might just take this one off and redo it. Yeah, I need to redo this one. Hi, Choco. I think I take this one off to test, to make sure. Actually, it sounds okay now. Can you get my thoughts on the Space 80? What about it? Like, just my general thoughts, or... Or are you thinking about, like, comparing it to, like, a different board? I think today's the last day to get Space 80. Oh, it's closed? Oh, it's closed. Oh no. Today was last day, right? Or like ended this morning. I think Gray Studios, that's who made it, right? I think they make really pretty boards. So, because there was a Space 65, right? And that the Space 65 was beautiful. So if you like that aesthetic, the Space 80 would be perfect if you're looking for like a bigger keyword. started the Matrix ME. Oh, I think Chonga just bought that actually. When you first started looking Space 60, yeah. Which one's stacked acrylic? The Matrix? Is the Matrix ME stacked acrylic? Wait, really? Where's the Matrix? Let's see. Wow, they have a lot of colors. Holy shit. Hi, Edge. Holy moly, the Matrix ME has so many different colors. Oh no, this is not stacked acrylic. Oh no, he's talking about the Space 80 by Gray Studios, who made the Space 65. The one you're thinking about by Space Cables is the Stellar 65. Hi, Voodoo. Anyone know of a good 65 keyboard that is white? Like, you want like e-white, acrylic white? What kind of white you looking for? And are you looking for something that's like in stock, or are you willing to go like aftermarket for it? How you doing, Voodoo? I'm assuming if you got lazurite, then you want like an e-white, right? You want like in stock? Does Mode 65 have a e-white edition? Or are you willing to wait like group buy? Alright, sweet. You're willing to wait. 65%, that is e-white. Does the NK 65 or the Bakaneko maybe? Let's see. Let me look. Wait, no, Bakaneko's 60. Never mind. Ignore me on Bakaneko. That's 60. I prefer mods. Wire balancing, yes. Band-aid bots, only for plate stabilizers. Yeah, you can check out the mode. Thank you for the Hydrate Bro Tech. I want to say that Canon case had another 65, or am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else. Yeah, they have the devastating They have the Savage. Oh man, no, they don't have the Savage anymore. Yeah, the Savage 65 is the one I was thinking about for Canon keys. Yeah, they did. What's my favorite keycap set? Probably Botanical or Rudy. But I think Matrix ME is good. Okay, so from what I looked at it, Matrix ME has so many colors that... And it's what? A TKL for 285 base? I think that's like... I feel like that's really good value. Considering like all the colors you can get, right? With the PCB as well. I think it's a really good deal. As for the board itself, I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about it, but yeah, the fact that you can pick from all these freaking different colors and you get a PCB, like, why not? What keycap set are you looking most forward to? Probably... maybe Great Wave? Cat Great Wave that I bought. Dreamscape is also really pretty. I've bought a lot of keycaps. I'm kind of like embarrassed with how many I've bought. I'm not ready to tell you guys everything I've bought. So if you haven't noticed that, I've not like updated my I've not updated my keep list on purpose. Yeah, that's what I tell myself. Here's a business expense. You're doing this for business. So just like... Should you have Bingsu formal or botanical? Oh, that's hard. Okay, so this is how you do it. But I'm gonna put... See, I don't know what the smartest way to do this is, if to put the PCB with the plate in first and then like pop in the switches, or to pop in the switches and then pop it in. I think it's put the switches on and then screw it in. Yeah, I went a little ham with keycap sets. I skipped out on a lot of keyboards because, you know, you guys send me keyboards to build all the time. Thank you for that. So I was just kind of like, you know, there's a high chance that someone will send me one of these to build, so I can skip out on it, right? So I've been spending all that money instead on keycaps, and I'm just like, gosh, it's so expensive, but it's like so worth it. But then you have to like wait for so long that maybe not worth it. I don't know. I'm gonna get Bingsu and I'm gonna get another botanical. So I have botanical round 1, but I'm getting a second botanical because I want the desert base. So this is interesting, right? Because you have all these pins going up this way, but then for this one, it goes down the other way. It's interesting. You like Bingsu so much, yeah. Bingsu's a good one. Hi, Cerebellums. What's up? What's this one? So you're asking which one you should buy? I think it depends like how many different colored boards you have. Because if you have more like red colors, then I would get bingsu, but if you like more greens, if you have more greens, then I would get green botanical. Your matcha is green, then I would probably, if you plan on keeping your matcha, then I would get botanical. I'm so glad you guys like the emotes. It makes me happy. CRP, yeah. I am waiting on my CRP. I'm probably gonna go in on Daifuku too. Actually, I'm really looking forward to lavender. JK lavender. CRP. Did you guys buy CRP from Drop or from Syrup Labs? I bought mine from Syrup Labs. Oh, that was strange. Yeah, I bought mine from Syrup. You don't want to deal with Drop? Yeah, so I'm doing a few collaborations with Drop. I'm giving away one of their keyboards as well on my Instagram pretty soon. And they sent an invitation to me to enter their affiliate program, but I'm still thinking about it. I feel very fortunate I'm in that spot where I can, like, basically I have the freedom to, like, think about it or, like, choose who I want to be affiliated with. So I'm thinking about it. I mean, they've been nothing but, like, kind and good to me. Communication's, like, really open, but well, it's not sponsorship, it's affiliate. So it's a little different. Yeah. I did want to let you guys know that. I'm thinking about it, so we'll see. Has anyone got their board Cerakoted? Yeah, so one of my clients is actually getting his GMK Pro Cerakoted. There's a guy on YouTube who got his Cerakoted recently, so it is Cerakotable, if that's what you're asking. Unless you're asking more like what the process is. Some people just like go to like gun stores and like, can you Cerakote this? Yeah, I think you just legitimately call up these like stores and be like, would you be willing to do this for me? You have to like, yeah, you just ask them. You'd be like, hey, I know you like Cerakote these different things, but I was wondering if, you know, you would be interested in Cerakoting this keyboard. Because like people get like their like paintball guns Cerakoted. So why not like a keyboard? Yeah. Just see if they would be willing to do it. Yeah, you have to see if they're certified. So Space Cables is, they're in Austin and they are certified. But Reagan is certified. They are certified. But yeah, you just call them up and be like, will you do this for me? They say yes, they say yes. If they say no, they say no. Find somewhere else. Okay, Keybirds also does it? Oh, do they really? I didn't know that. How's my day going? It's doing good. I stayed up late trying to catch a frog, but unfortunately I was not able to catch a F13 dark green frog, but it is what it is. There's always next month. So it looks like next month frog catching it is for me. And then I just like stayed up watching Tejas subathon. Not a real frog. No, it's a keyboard called frog. See you there, Patty. Yep, the struggle. Yeah, there's only 200. But there's next month, so it's like really not that big of a deal. It's because she's a catch, I know. I used to catch toads when it would rain. The toads would get really pissed off at me and just like pee on me. Have you ever seen toads do that? It's like when you pick them up and then they just like release their water. They just like release all the water in their body and you're like, ugh. For those who have never like went toad hunting before. You caught that possum? My dad, there was this possum in our backyard once, and his dog Dodo basically like scared it and it like pretended to be dead, right? My dad legit just like grabbed it by its tail and like yeeted it into the neighbor's yard. With his bare hands. Just like yeet. Jesus. Do I impulse buy boards based on color? What do you mean, like, impulse? I'd like to think I carefully think about it. I do buy boards based on color, though. That's one of the reasons why I haven't gone in on Balance yet, because Balance got rid of the E, white, and teal, and that's, like, what I was set on. And now that they don't have that colorway anymore, I was just like, maybe I don't buy the Balance. But yeah, there have been boards where I'm like, oh, they have this sick green. Alright, I'm going in on it. If I like the layout, of course. Your grandpa killed 20 possums with 1 bullet? What the heck? Retail therapy? True. Yeah, I still haven't gone in on the Balance because I don't know. No, it's the one with the Tower of Sauron. It has the PP. For the Balance? Well, it was like based on the interest check. So they went off the interest check of which colors to put in production. But their prototypes, they did have a white and teal, yeah. But not enough people voted for it, so they just went with the colors that people voted for. The ones that got the most votes. You know of any upcoming boards in cream color? You're thinking about impulsing the ME, but can't seem to pull the trigger. In cream? which layout, or just like anything in cream? HHKV? Oh no, you should have bought the Rama. You should have bought the thermal. That was a long time ago. Because they had like HHKV layout in like the nice creamy color. Oh, you started when the Tomo came out? I see. Hi, Sandy! You hear I'm in bad influence? What the? Who did you hear that from? Does Kara have a cream color? Oh, that's not HHKV. Okay. I think Rama's not Rama's not all HHKV, right? Or is Rama all HHKV? The Kara is? Oh, okay. Alright, well. Okay, so not HHKV in a cream color. Let me think about it. Yeah, like the standard milk thermal, but that round is already over. You could try to gun for extras for that one if you haven't seen the Rama thermal. But as for upcoming boards, I'm not sure. Hi, Mango. Oh, you got it from the raffle? Do you know what Met Group Buys is? Yeah, you can go to Met Group Buys and see. And that's when you said cream, I instantly jumped to Rama. You like this? Thank you. I really like colorful boards, if you can't tell. I don't like the plain, like black, plain white. Any colored board. I like, when it comes to boards, I like color, variation. I'm done with the black keyboards because I used a Foco for many years. You want to get more colorful boards? Do I love it? GMK Kaiju. Ooh, that's like some nice green accents. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little harder. You don't see cream that often. It's normally like E-white. But if I see anything, I will let you know. GMK, Kaiju was from Drop, right? You like getting neutral keyboards and colorful keycaps, yeah. Samurai Godspeed Kaiju, white on black, nice. Oh, have a good lick, Barrel. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. You guys know Thick Thack Thok? John? Oh my god. That John? Capella John? He got Frog. And he won a giveaway from Teja's stream. Subathon. The heck? Yeah, and he got a frog. He's just like rolling in it last night. Oh yeah, Tofu got a bongo and a frog. Like, what the? It's his birthday, right? That's what he said? Or was he joking about that? Yeah, he's a lucker. You never win anything? Yeah, I to this day have not won like a marble thing. And I've been trying to like save up my good karma and like only entering in things that I want to win to give everyone like a chance. I don't know, dude. Screw it. I think I'm just gonna enter everything from now on. Fuck it. Like, screw good karma. Oh, nice! Which bongo did you win? You won a tiny keycap? The heck? The best way to get good looks to enter everything? I know, I thought it was like good karma, you know, let other people who really wanted to win. Oh wow, that actually caught me off guard. So look at this. So all of the pins have been north or up. But then right here, randomly, it is down. Comes to show you should always pay attention to your hotswap boards, right? Did you enter the ice cream one? I really wanted the ice cream curb. The only thing you won is mini dust spots. Oh yeah, I think I did that giveaway, right? Good morning, Xanyard. Hello. It was a really great time. I'm glad you think so. It was super fucking scuffed. But it was like a good scuff. It's scuffed in the best kind of way, yeah. Honestly, as like a naturally introverted person, I felt like my energy was just like slowly draining away. There were so many people. So I was just like, I need to like it was a lot. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Row 5? What is GMK row 5? You like my whale bag? Thank you. Oh, I do not know. Do you think I should do arrow keys? I think it's too late to do that. I would have to take this off. Fuck. Okay, so this Freebird has the PCB has compatibility for the arrow key cluster right here, but I didn't do it. I added the big shift, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. It does not have compatibility for, yeah, it doesn't have compatibility for stepped caps. Yeah, it's 6.25 only. But 60% layout, that's preference. It's both. The plate and the PCB don't have it, so you can't do stepped. But you can change the bottom right here. So you can have the big shift with the 4 down here, or you can do the 1U arrow key cluster, the smaller shift, and like an FN right here. So that's what it has compatibility for. But yeah, no stepped caps. But you have to I guess one thing to keep in mind is that they're making this as like an entry level board for people who might not like stepped caps. So oh, that's kind of strange. Okay, if you look right here, this switch goes sideways. Do you see that? Like it doesn't normally it's like the pins are at top or bottom, but this goes up and down. So if you guys get this, just be aware of that. Make sure you always look. What's the benefit of stepped caps? So people like stepped caps because it makes it less likely for them to accidentally press it. Because the step makes it so that, you know, normally where your like hand might hit it, the step cap prevents that. That's like the functionality purpose. But how do keycaps from null keys compare to GMK, like sound quality of the caps? Personally, I think PBT and GMK sound really similar. Of course, it like depends, but I think for the most part, the biggest difference between like PBT and like GMK is like the texture of the keys, and like how it feels. Sound-wise, it's pretty similar to me. But yeah. I think there's like very minor difference, but I wouldn't say it's as big as a difference between like, for example, like SA and like GMK. Yeah. I think when you listen to it, you can hear the biggest difference from like SA and GMK. But as for me, when I listen to like PBT or GMK, I couldn't sit there and be like, if you gave me a blind test and made me listen to like PBT and GMK, I couldn't be like, oh yeah, that's GMK for sure. I couldn't do that. Although, if you gave me one where it's like SA versus GMK, I'd be like, oh yeah, like, this sounds way different. I haven't ascended, true. You can hear the 5 flappest links from all sound tests on YouTube? Damn, dude. Can you hear me sweating when I'm doing typing tests? Let me just make sure I do this correct. You can hear me think? Yeah. That's intense. Okay. They also are marginally different to me, so you've been buying boards based on color and design. Yeah, that's what I do as well. When I buy a board, it's like, is it pretty? Is it cool looking? Alright, let's do it. Yeah, man, I sweat when I do typing test videos because I'm like, please nothing make a noise. Please nothing make a noise. Please no noise. You know, I gotta make it like 2 minutes without anything making a noise. And it's stressful. Because I try not to edit anything out of my sound tests. I want it as like raw and organic, as authentic as I can provide you guys. But sometimes my cat will sneeze right before I finish, and I'm just like, damn it, I had to do this all over again. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so I would just recommend, I don't know how it will be on the final, but whenever you put in your hot swap, when you put in your switches, just be careful. Because some of them are oriented differently. So you see like up, 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 but then this one is down. So just be aware if this is something you decide to get. And then this one was sideways. So just be aware. So this is a prototype. I don't know what they're going to change in the final design. But just to give you guys like a heads up. If this is like the final for the PCB. Oh, that's my fan. It's my fan spinning and you're seeing it. Yeah, so the kit will come with Durock V2s for the kit. Originally it was going to be Durock V1s, but they're swapping it to Durock V2s, which is why there was a slight price increase. They are, so they're removing, so this is a prototype, but they're removing these two. Yeah. They're removing these two standoffs. Yeah, these two. So it'll only have these four. Am I screwing the middle standoffs for this build? Yes. Well, I'm a little conflicted of actually where to put the O-rings because I don't have enough O-rings. I have these that I never gave back. They're a little different. Can you look at the underside? Yeah, of course. So you can see this one is different. These two are flipped from the rest of them. This one is sideways. So just if this is what they end up sticking with, be aware of that. Alright, so with the O-ring tray mount, what that means, okay, so it sounds kind of strange, right? If you've never like modded keyboards with like the smaller O-rings, but it's not like the big O-ring that goes around the entire board. It's small little silicone O-rings that you put on the standoffs. So you basically sandwich the PCB between like the O-rings, like two O-rings. Use a screw to keep it in place so that the PCB never makes contact with the standoffs. So it kind of makes it like, well, it changes based on how tight you it depends like how tight you screw it. Yeah, O-ring mount, not gummy O-ring. But I think when people see O-ring, they think, oh, it's like the big O-ring, but it's different. It's like a burger but in a tray, yeah. If that kind of makes sense to you guys. I think they were talking about potentially making the center posts like optional before. I don't know if that's still the case, but I think they're just removing it completely. But before there was like talk about potentially making it like optional if you wanted it. What do you mean, newbies? So since these are being removed, so each of these posts takes 2 of the O-rings. Unfortunately, I only have 8 O-rings. I do not have 12. So I wonder if I do the O-rings on what they intended it to be, so it'd be here and here, or if I do it on these middle ones. What do you guys think? I don't have enough O-rings to put it on each one, because these technically will not be in the final one, so you would put it on these 2 outside only, right? You think outside first? So these 2? Instead of these 2? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Alright, so this requires a little finesse. About to finesse it up. Outside, put tape in the middle to avoid that metal contact. Yeah, that's what I'm like trying to avoid. Would tape help that? Also, hi Aki. What's up? Okay, so what you want to do, put the O-ring on the screw first, like so. 1 O-ring on a screw. Put it through. Once that's kind of in place, then we do the others. And put the one on the bottom side? Yeah. But since there's 4 of them, I'm gonna put all the top ones first. And then after, go back. These are vermilion bird switches. They're part of a group buy. Okay, so we're doing the edge. Okay, sorry. They are a linear switch with a 2-stage pen or 2-stage spring, so double spring. Okay, so this one It's like right here. Thank you for the hydrate. Hello, Gunnar. Oh, is that Reagan? Hi, Reagan. Thank you for the 3-month resub. We're actually just talking about you guys today, because someone was asking about like getting their GMMK Pro Cerakoted and talking about like Cerakote like certification. We're like, yeah, Space Cables is certified. Was that a RuneScape? Yeah, it was. It's the... Yeah, you know, the dude dancing. Thank you for the resub though, I appreciate it. How you doing? I'm actually gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Sorry, I'm cheating. I'm gonna put an O-ring on these as well. Gunner? Are you following Bertamir? You plan on opening a service in the future? Who was asking earlier? Aaron? I think it was Aaron. You hear that? They plan on opening a service. How's California? I wanted to go, but freaking Chonga was like... He didn't ask me until like I had already planned on going to the Bolsa one. He's like, just come back 2 weeks later. I'm like, no, dude. I can't do that. Yeah, you guys did. You opened a friends and family circuit, now give a shuffle. Oh no. Oh, Ike, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Risa, welcome back. So, Dennis, I met Dennis. I kind of had like a panic moment because I ran out of desk key films. I was like just a couple short, and I was like panicking, like asking people around in Austin if they had any extras. And I like, yeah, I met him. I like drove to his place and picked up some desk key films, and I'm building the Stellar 65 for him. But okay, first impressions. Dennis is tall. Okay, second impression is he must think I'm awkward as fuck. Cause I brought my dog and she was like driving around in the car with me and she really wanted to go out. And so I brought her out of the car so she could like get like some walks. And then I think Dennis wasn't like expecting me to have a dog. And he's just like, oh, dog. And then I was like, oh, sorry, I couldn't like grab the stuff from him because I had her, because she was just like walking around and she wanted to go to him, and I was like, come on, Kiko, like let's go inside the car. But then she did that thing where she like I'm not going with you. And so I was like, Kiko, come on, let's go back in the car. I need to take these from him. So he had to like he had to like watch me like struggle bus and like put Kinko back into the car. And then I grabbed the stuff from her and I was like, okay, thank you, bye. Goodbye. See ya. I wanna die, see you. But yeah, I I met Dennis. Yeah. Freaking ginkgo. Hello, Chonga. What's up? Okay, so now all the screws are in. So now I'm gonna... Oh yeah, you got to meet Chonga! Was it everything you thought it would be? You're awkward IRL? Dude, same. You got to meet all the LA friends? Yeah, it was really interesting meeting everyone. I had a good time. Okay, so we have to be pretty careful with these because these rings, some of them are big enough that they will like stay on the screw, but some of them are not big enough, so they kind of fall off the screw. So I'm trying to like finagle it so that it stays on the screw before I like screw it in. So it's kind of can kind of be hard. Oh yeah, you like the new emotes? Okay, see, that one fell off. The O-ring only affects the bottom part. Yeah, but the issue is like, if you put the O-rings right here, right? There's a possibility that they might just like come off when you're screwing it in. So I'm putting the screws in and I'm trying to put this underneath the screw. So when I put all the screws down, it will automatically screw in. But the thing is that these holes are just like a little bit too big. So they're like not staying on the screw bottom. If that makes sense. Hi Snowy, how you doing? So you just have to be like really careful while you're doing this. I do think that this might be just like a little more difficult for those who aren't like used to it. Ooh. Ah! Okay. You know what I need to build? I need to build like a rail guard. Like a little thing that like a gutter for my desk. So it's like every time I drop a screw, it'll fall into this like little gutter before I like actually falling onto the ground. Doing good. I'm trying to put these O-rings in right now. It's a little difficult. Like a baby bib, yeah, but for my desk. Because the amount of screws I drop is just like embarrassing. I feel like every stream I drop like one or two things, at least. And then I have to like go searching for it. Yeah, screws and swing, like always dropping something. Shit. Oh, you have carpet. Oh no. It's like any sudden like vibrations or movements will just knock the rings out. Okay. Oh god, I don't know what's it. Oh no. Okay, I mean, we just gotta hope it's in. We just gotta hope it's in. It's not in. Fuck. Okay. Alright, so this is a little difficult. Okay, so let's pull this out again. Oh, actually, only this one fell out. Ooh. But a gasket O-ring? Yeah. Yeah, so people do this to their tofus as well. Typically the rings are a little tighter, but yes, this is a tofu mod indeed. Okay. That final ring. Oh no! It's just this side. This side is struggle lesson. All the other sides are in. They are not falling out. But this side, for some reason, is just like not wanting to cooperate. Which is fine. I'm just afraid, like, if I knock... I'm just afraid of knocking the other ones out right now. Oh god, like that. Oh! We did it! Okay, so if you guys are assembling this, definitely do not just like drop it in. Use like a prop or something to push it, to like angle it in. Do you see how I just put my tweezers in here? Just like slowly put it down. Okay. Okay, they're all in. They're all in! Do I have a frog PCB? No, I do not. No, I don't. Did we omit it? No, but I put different O-rings on it. So... Okay, so that just means I screwed it in a little too tight. Hi, Alvin. Oh man, I think I did it. Hi, Swift Flush. Oh shit. No. Are the O-rings supposed to be on the bottom side? Yeah. They sent me a video to watch to help out with it, so here. So I tried to follow that, but it's still just like a little difficult. I mean, the way that they recommend doing it is definitely the way to do it, but it's just a lot of fine movements. Oh. I lost a screw. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to take apart the whole thing. Putting it together is a little tricky, as we're seeing right now. Could be that these O-rings are just a little too loose. Loose in the sense of they're not like, oh my gosh. I hear you. I hear you, but you're not wanting to come out. Wait, there's one O-ring. Let me just... Where is it? Oh, it's like stuck right here. That did not sound good. Did not sound good as... Okay, I dropped it. I heard something drop. No, it's just like an O-ring. Yeah, you're supposed to put the O-rings on bottom as well. Okay, so this screw is like lost somewhere in here, so we're gonna go find it. Is this O-ring 60%? It is, yes. I think filming black inks is worth it. I would check the stem wobble. Does it wobble a lot when you move the stem? I think I've only ever used black inks that have been filmed and lubed, but if you're not sure you want to see for yourself, I would suggest wobbling the top stem. If there's a lot of wobble, then probably film them. Okay, so I have like 2 screws now, just like running rampant in here. And I can't get it out. It's like, doesn't want to come out. So I guess my biggest criticism right now is this is a little tough. Just like, I don't know if it's necessarily like the O-rings that I was given, but they're just like a little bit too big to like fully like hug the screw. Some of them are, but some of them are not. So I wonder if it's just because I got O-rings that were like a little more loose, like stretched out because they had been screwed on, or if they're like brand new. But personally, I think this is like a little tricky, and I think it's like imperative for like new people who they're trying to appeal to, that there's like a intro video for sure to show them how to do it. Either that or like tighter O-rings would probably help them out in this process. But yeah, that's my personal opinion right now. I'm trying to get this right now. There's a screw that's just like hiding in it. Yeah, they are a little tricky. I mean, I think it's completely doable. You just have to like take time to do it. These screws are stuck now. They're like stuck somewhere. They're stuck somewhere in here. Damn. You know why it's getting stuck? Because the O-rings are on it, preventing them from like moving. Thank goodness though that this is a hot swap, so you can like easily remove the switches. Okay, so we'll try this again, but correct me if I'm wrong, but the video I just linked, they put the O-rings on top and bottom, and that's how you do it with the Tofu as well. So I don't know why Tony put it just on the top, but yeah, I don't know. Did it sound good, like just on the top? Oh, so did Tony do it wrong? Rest in peace, Tony. Already ended? It was going on for a long time. You say already ended, but Teha looked like he wanted to just like die. Hi, Pitch. 6 jam case sets. Which ones are you looking at? Do I have a doggo artisan? I do, yes. Okay. The screw's the bane of my existence. This screw's upside down. Pacific, Stargaze, Daifuku, Moomin, Binksu, Botanical, yeah. Yeah. I think I wanna go in on Moomin, but I'm not sure. I have a Shiba Inu one that went for 45. I think that's like my only like doggo one. I want to get Botanical, the sand one. The desert base, I mean. Red, white, and blue doggo? I don't know which one you're talking about. Ah, these screws are just like not dropping incorrectly. F. I tried to drop them in straight, and then the O-rings like shift them. So I'm gonna tell you guys, you know how it was like, let's put in switches first with a plate, and then we'll put in it into the case. I almost think it might be better to put the like the PCB and stuff in first. I don't know though. I don't know. Like normally I can turn the screw, but it's like the O-ring is preventing it from like going straight. Okay. It's not worth just like going around. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Next one. Switch pads? I've not. What if you could use the tape mod to keep the screw and O-ring in place? You could. I would try it, but I don't have any tape. I'm a little late behind that trend. So I haven't even bought the tape to try it yet, unfortunately. So you know you've done it correctly when... when the board is like a little bouncy. Okay, so that's actually in place. And let me check these other ones. No, some of them fell out. Okay, so you have to do the... It's just better if you do the other way. Trying to do it this way is just... You don't know. I mean, you can like shake a board and you can hear whether or not you did it correctly, but... Yeah, I think if I could change one thing about this board is the O-ring size right now for me personally. I think the O-rings need to be tight enough so that you could do this more easily. It could be the O-rings I got have already been like used and maybe they were like stretched out, but I'm not sure. If this is the O-ring that comes with the board initially, I think it's like a little too big. Or it's like not tight enough. So it makes it like kind of hard to properly seat it. so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's the O-rings I have or if it's like a matter of needing to change it. Hi Sandy, yeah, it's a matter of like trying to get these rings in properly for the build. Yeah, no, everything's fine. I was just saying that I think trying to properly do this is a little difficult, and that I guess might need to prepare people that it might be a little, you might have to do it multiple times before you get it correctly. Unless I'm just like a noob. But these O-rings keep falling out before I even like have a chance to like properly put it in, which makes it kind of hard. The joy of Trayvon series. I mean, it's not normally this hard, but it's because you want to put the O-rings at the bottom. And you want to make sure you properly do it, but and what I'm seeing is that the O-ring is actually like going through the top if you screw it on too tightly. Like it pokes out from the top side. Wait, so they're all on now. Very barely. You can't just drop it in or else the rings will fall out. So I'm gonna slowly, or try to slowly put this in. Okay. So these two will be removed so you don't have to worry about them, but since they're in this build, I have to worry about them. It should be a lot easier, yeah. That is the... That is the hope. This is like a burger tray. So it's a O-ring tray mount, but it is like a burger tray with the O-rings. Yeah. You tried lubing filming such as already end up filming such as the springs. Oh yeah, that's a lot. Okay. You can lube quite quick now, same. Not because I want to, but because I had to train to. This week, I've lubed... $340 switches? I filmed 3 of them. Oops. 3 of the sets. Okay. Anyways, sorry, I was trying to think of how many keyboard builds that I've lubed for this week. Thank you for the new animated emotes. Yeah, no problem. Hope you like them. They're cute, right? Okay. Oops. Have a good lurk. Cool. We're all good. Okay. Alright, time to put on all the keycaps. I'm going to use my new calcifer. Sandy, have you seen this? Yeah, I'll show you, Sandy. I think you would appreciate it. Look! It's a little bento box calcifer with cat ears. Look at the butt. Yeah. You had a choice between a cat or a bunny. It's about Luna Keycaps. I'll send it to you on Instagram. But it's pretty cool because she does this thing where every keycap she sells, she plants a tree. Let me send it to you. Share this profile. Peach. Done. Okay. Yeah, so this was the calcifer edition, so it's really cute. She's like a brand new artisan. This was her second raffle, so... Out of curiosity, how long did it take Tony to assemble this? Does anyone know? I missed the stream, but I watched like parts of it. So I'm curious. For those who watched Tony build this. I think a couple other people also built it. Aw, Tusty! Hello! Thank you for the raid. Did you get your stickers, by the way? Can I get a shout out for Tusty Culture? Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing? You've never watched Howl's Moving Castle? You're burnt out from lubing? Oh god, you're lubing. Gross. Howl's Moving Castle really solidified my love for blonde dudes. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. There's just like this running joke that like all the guys I've dated have been like blonde hair, light eyes. And so when like Howl's Moving Castle came out, it was like around that time. So it's just like, oh man, that's like Howl is Patty's like ideal dude. Like shut up. But no, Howl is like, Howl is a dreamboat for sure. I mean, in like Howl's Moving Castle. Just soulful, hello. I don't know if Haku would be considered a dreamboat, more like God, this is gonna sound bad. Haku's a little too androgynous for me. He would seem like a good BFF. Like a really good friend to have. Sorry, Haku. I think Haku's dragon form is like impeccable, stunning, magnificent. Haku's human form kind of leaves me wanting a bit more. Let's see. This Freebird60 is coming along nicely. How's your day stream going? It's going well. I did have a little bit of problems building this. Not like bad, but I'll give my thoughts on it later. But other than that, like, I watched a lot of Teja stream. I was not able to catch a frog. I was trying to catch a dark green frog. F13. Was not able to, which is fine. And then yeah, I just watched Teja's subathon. Yeah, my tattoo is Haku. So many timer snipes, yeah. They did that on purpose, 100%. Good for him, though. When I heard that he was, like, using the subathon to fund his wedding, I was like, oh. He's getting married. Yeah, very wholesome. I don't think they proposed. I think they just like, let's get married. But I'm not sure. I think they just decided to get married. There was no, like, big thing, I don't think. Do you feel, like, betrayed? May I just add to me? Same. Do I not have a different color for this one? I guess not. Yeah. I've been with Connor for like what? Almost 8 years. I mean, almost 9 years. Now that I think about it. Okay. What do you guys think? I'll do the typing test so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Dude, Breasty's awesome. She's such a hoot. The fact that she gave me Shiba things, she's on my good list. Anyone who offers me Shiba things, I know you got those, but she's the one who gave them to me. So it's from her. That's how it works, right? Dude, you should have just ate with us. Just saying. Okay, so the USB is on this side, not in the center, on the left. I'll show you guys. So Freebird. Come on, camera. Camera. Camera! Okay, just... Okay, wait. Alright, here you go. Alright, we gotta go to the big boy camera. Camera! Oh, nice. Freebird. I wouldn't have minded. You know that, right? I wouldn't have minded if you ate with us. Okay, so yes, this is the Freebird60. We'll do a typing test so you guys can hear what it sounds like. You like the subtlety of the logo? There's actually a bird right here as... Oh, shit, sorry. There's actually a bird engraving right here as well. Choo 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 choo. Monkey types. Typing. Okay, so I turned off all my filters on my microphone, so if you hear like random ass sounds, that's because there's no filter. But this is the Freebird60 prototype with an alu plate, Durock V2 stabilizers that were lubed with 205G 0, and we're using vermilion bird switches, which are a linear switch with 2-stage springs. Also lubed with 205G and filmed with Durock films. But yeah, this is the board, and this is PBT Notion. We'll just do a quick typing test for you guys to hear. Okay. Okay, and here are the modifiers. Okay, so once again, this is for my highlight, but this is the Freebird60 prototype with an alu plate, Durock V2 stabs, and vermilion bird switches. We're using PBT Notion. This is a O-ring tray mount board by KeebsForAll. It goes into pre-order August 2nd, so just like in a few days. For $135, you get the case, a plate of your choice, stabilizers, comes with the O-rings. The only thing it pretty much doesn't come with is just the switches and the keycaps. And there's like 4 different case colors. There's different plates. I think I saw FR4 palm aluminum, and you can buy brass like separately. And yeah, you can get all of that for $135. Thank you again, KeebsForAll, for reaching out to me and asking me to build this prototype. Some changes that they are making to this board is they're getting rid of 2 of the posts that you saw today. So they will not, like the fun product will not have the 2 posts right here. And if you guys are kind of curious, like how does this like compare to say like the Tofu? So it's gonna have a, here I'll show you guys. It's gonna have a lower typing angle compared to the Tofu, right? And it automatically also comes with the silicone dampener that you put inside the case, as well as the long silicone feet that they have right here. And the reason they did like the long feet, oh shit, sorry. The reason they did like the long feet was so it like doesn't slide while you're moving, right? The edges are, you can see it's like more rounded than the Tofu. It's not as just like straight cut as it. It's just like a little bit more rounding. And then I think the point of the legs is also to for vibration absorption to the desk, right? Yeah, so it's not like the longer feet help absorb the vibration. And then you have all these different plate options. So if this is something you're interested in, it goes on pre-order August 2nd. So thank you again, KeebsForAll, for sending out this prototype. And yeah. If I had to pick between this or Tofu, I would maybe pick... Okay, I would pick this, but I would pick the Tofu only if they didn't have the color I wanted. Right? So say I really wanted like an acrylic Tofu or acrylic case. That's like the only situation maybe I would pick it. Like Tofu has a lot of great colors, but this is coming in 4 different colors. I will say, okay, so I'll give you like the pros and cons when building for me personally. I think the PCB was a little strange. It's not like bad, it's just not what I was used to. I will say that depending on the switch you use or like the keycaps, whenever I put on this keycap, I did notice more of a resistance, but that's because this switch right here is sideways. Right? The switch right here is actually put in sideways. And I think you just need to be aware of which orientation that the switch pins go in, because it was all like up until like right here or right here. Somewhere in the middle, then it was like down. Like the switch pin was down, right? And then putting in all of these, then you notice this one was like sideways. But it's not like a bad thing. It's just you need to be aware of the orientation of the switch pins. What else? The O-rings. So I think that's one of the biggest criticisms I have with the O-ring. I'm not sure if the O-rings I got were like used already, or if that's like the size that they're supposed to come with, but they are a little too loose for the screws. And so since this is an O-ring tray mount, a tip I would have if you're going to build one of these is to take the screw, put an O-ring, put the screw in carefully. You want to make sure it goes in straight, and using like a screwdriver to help you like push it through is going to help you, because if you try to just like drop it in like a normal screw, the O-ring will like kind of shift it a little bit. Hi John. Did screw holes ever interfere with the placement? No, they didn't. But yeah, using like a screwdriver to help you like push it straight through so it goes in, and then using that same screwdriver and pushing it through so that a little bit sticks out, and then putting the second O-ring. You had the same problem doing an O-ring mod? Yeah. So this one, the O-rings were just like a little bit too loose, so they would like constantly fall out. And another thing that I saw with like the O-ring being like too loose is that when you would screw it, it would shift like, so this is the O-ring, right? And like here's a screw, right? If you screwed it too tight one way and it wasn't even, the O-ring would flex over here, right? And so you had to make sure to screw the O-ring so that it's sat in the middle, but sometimes it would, like if you didn't screw it in correctly, like it would look like this. So I think for a beginner board, this is actually might be a little more tough than just like the Tofu. I think this was a little harder to build than the Tofu. Of course, it's better value, but it's gonna be a little harder. And it's not even like hard in the sense like it's impossible, but you definitely, there is like some finessing you have to do. And I think it is imperative for them to put out a build guide, especially for the audience that they are trying to appeal to, because the tips and tricks really help, is all I want to say. And you have to be careful, right? Because if the O-rings fall out, then you have to redo the whole thing. So I don't know if it's just like an issue of the O-rings that I was given, or that's the ones that they plan on sending out. But I think for a beginner, I could see someone getting frustrated, like not being able to put in the O-rings correctly, right? And so what can they do to make it more easily doable, or make it easier for them? And it's either provide like a comprehensive build guide with like tips and tricks to help them out, or making the O-rings tighter so whenever they try to screw it in, it will actually stay on the bottom when they try to screw it in. You can see that there's not as much flex as you would think, right? But it also depends on like how tightly you screw in the O-rings. But I imagine that there will be more flex when they remove these two center posts, right? Because right now there's 2, 2, 2, so 6 posts. So I imagine once they move it, it might be a little more flexy. I personally thought typing on this wasn't as stiff as I thought it was going to be. And I don't know if that is because of the O-ring, but it is on the stiffer side, but I wouldn't type on it and be like, oh man, this is like super stiff. But they have also different plate options for you to pick from. And depending on like how much bounce you want it to technically have, you can screw in the rings tighter or make it more looser, depending on like what you're trying to go for. And I think for entry-level people, I think it's important to mention that. Otherwise, like if I were building this from a beginner standpoint, I would legitimately just screw the whole thing in until it was tight. Like, I mean, that's just like what you're used to. You just screw it in until it's like tight, right? But I think it's important to mention that depending on like how much bounce you may want it to have, like you maybe don't want to screw it in all the way, right? You want to leave it so that it's like a little bouncy, stuff like that. I think the only thing to mention that the O-ring tray mount is a little tricky. But other than that, the value of this board I think is incredibly good. So if you guys are looking for something a little bit more entry level, I would recommend this. I would recommend this over a Tofu, unless you're looking for a specific color. Yeah, it comes with Durock V2 stabilizers, which I think was a good change. Because before they were gonna do what? Durock V1s, but they're changing it to Durock V2s. So yeah, I think for the value of 135, this is a fine board.